the most important thing is the environment, because it's the same background of learning English. Even though we have received a lot of resources from books or schools, maybe some good professors, but I think in the long run, the environment is still way important than the others. Actually, also not only environment, but then of course we have to have input, because for learning English improvement, that we have to have input and output, right? So for speaking, it's output, but for my input, I luckily found a very nice app, Netflix. But then also Netflix, the good thing about Netflix is it offers, because it's a kind of streaming service that offers a lot of really wide variety of TV series and movies, right? And then the good thing is they offer Chinese and English subtitles. So when I like some sentences, I can pause at any time, and also I can write down the sentences I like. And even I really like to imitate how the speakers talk, how the actors talk. So the game, I realized a lot of people started to be very crazy about it. It's called Wordle. When you see this page right here, what you have to do, you have to guess a 5-letter word. And then I know it's better, that's a little tip for you, that it's better to start with long vowels. So the first one, green, it shows that the letter is located in the right place. But if it shows yellow, means yeah, the word includes this letter, but it's mislocated. So you have to kind of keep guessing. If you see gray, that means it's not in the word at all. So you have to kind of skip it and keep guessing. Okay, so the first one, we start with dictionary. So these 3 apps are the dictionaries I would use. Number 1, as you know, it's Chinese and English. I actually just place them by order from basic to advanced. Free dictionary is quite useful. Why? Let me show you quickly. So because this is English dictionary, so once you type a word, for example, guard, G-U-A-R-D, which is very easy, right? Just imagine that's a difficult word. There are 1, 2, 3, and I hope you don't mind the Chinese, because a lot of them that I found, they are based on Chinese, or I would say like us, Taiwanese learners, which is great. So for the first one, how do we use it? After you download it, looks like a game. So this is the first image that you will see once you open the app. So it will, like, I think it's very good that it's based on a lot of English examinations here in Taiwan, like a GPT, TOEFL, and TOEIC, etc. And the next one is Word Tree. It's very good system. So this is the first page. Once you click in, again, it shows you different categories in Chinese. And as you know, this mostly follow our education career here in Taiwan. I think this one's mostly for tests. Only when you are preparing for tests, IELTS, TOEFL, this is suitable. And once you click one of the categories, you shows in here, number 2. You got Unit 1, Unit 19. So you can see right here on the left top, you see 10 and 40, right? So 40 is how many words you learn in this collection. And of course, it's not like everybody has that much time. So you can select what you want. You can select 10 words or 20 words or like 30 words per time or per unit for you to improve. So no pressure, because I think that's the biggest point why we use app. So the third one, this is his name, YouTuber is called Bob, B-O-B, Bob, and he is Canadian. And you can see his channel on YouTube, and you can take a look up right here. So I screenshot some of the topics and videos from him. He would categorize all kind of words like verbs or like phrases, adjectives, or nouns by groups, and then he would act out, A-C-T, act out all the verbs. This channel is based on TV series to teach you phrases, and not only that, one phrase he would use it again, also in different occasions to teach you how to use them correctly, and at the same time, you can repeat with it in a very exciting and fun way. Okay, that's for this one. Learn English with TV series. I really like this one. So I really suggest the previous two, level, news in levels, and BBC. So this is the first page, you open it up. So right here you can see recent. So it means like the recent articles, they are uploaded like a new articles. In the middle, it says categories. So categories, once you press it and you can jump to picture 2, you will see different categories like a funny, history, interesting, choose one you like. And then after you choose the article that you like, then you go on to the next page. So it shows you right here, level 1 and 2 and 3. I like it because it divide, or I would say it filter, or it select one article and then it separate them into small parts and a little longer and the longest. Also, they might change the words according to different levels, but they are talking about the same thing. So which teaches and helps us to understand more, no matter which level you are in. And then I think if you want to challenge yourself after you get to know the first level, feel free to jump to level 2, level 3. And because they are talking about the same article, right? So then you can get to increase your vocabulary bank at the same time. And if you don't really know what it's talking about, right here at the bottom, it says translate. So once you press it, it jumps to Google Translation in Chinese. So then you will know what the article is talking about. And in the end, you have to kind of test yourself, right? So you just click the button says original. So original means the video. So they got the content from that video. So you can just watch it while you are maybe doing your house chores. Right here on the left, you can see everyday English, business English, learn with news and learn with a drama, different ways. And also this can be used for teachers and other learners. And once you like one of the article, you can just put it in your My Learning list. So then when you come back again, you want to review monthly or weekly, then you know where to find what you like. So the third picture right here, the dark side of the leaderships, I chose one of the articles from Business English. So I think maybe you are very interested in Business English. So the topic is dark side of leadership. And once you press it here, you see lesson, right? Lesson and transcript. So the lesson, it talks about the introduction, like the outline of the whole video or whole audio recording, what's talking about. I like to listen and also read at the same time because I need to know what I am reading. So it helps you with our listening. How? Once you log in, once you download it, you will see this one, the first page. And you can see profile, categories, language, and your score, playlist, observations. I suggest in the beginning, you should select your level first. It's got beginner and elementary, intermediate, upper, advanced. So once you select it, don't forget to press a button here called APPLY, apply. So once you press it, all the videos will be adjusted according to your level selection. So once you put it, as you open it, this is the first page and it starts to play a lot of clips. And each clip, I remember, only lasts for 5 seconds. 5 seconds-ish, and then it plays it one time and it will stop and then asks you to choose. Like here you can see 1, 2 buttons, like a squares, right? 1 and 2 squares with Chinese written on it. Let you choose the correct answer of what you heard. And then the good thing is, if you are very confident with your listening, check the first one without subtitles, like I'm cool, I know what the answer is about. So you just need to select the answer. But if you seriously don't understand what he was or she was talking about, don't worry, press the square buttons on the right without the slash, right? And it shows you the English. And again, you can select the answers. At the same time, I like to play maybe 5 times in order to improve my speaking. So I will follow the speed and again, imitate how the speaker talks. The next one is for our writing. So now we have moved to output. So now we have to use what we know, right? Everybody knows that. So Duolingo, in the beginning, people told me about this one. And I like it because it applies different games, like we say, gamified activities. So it offers different games. Also, it has like a food and animals or like a plural, clothing, very, very close to our life, daily English. And then you can see the pictures on the right. I screenshot all the activities I found interesting here. It offers the audio recording and then also the blocks of words. So you don't have to worry like, oh, well, what should I type? But you just need to select the blocks by in order. They will show you if you are right or wrong. And then this one's the harder exercise. They give you the language and then you have to type in your own or maybe in other language that you are learning. This one again, translation. And that one, I thought it's really considerate that it's the audio recording. You play it while you're listening, at the same time train your listening and then writing, type what you heard. And if you find it a bit too fast, you can see the turtle sign right here, right? So you just press the turtle and it slows down and you select again. And then right here, it tells you if you did it wrong or did it right, and it shows you the right answer and the translation in your own language. Also, practice your speaking. You have to tap to speak and to repeat. And one thing that's very sweet, I like it so much, is if you cannot talk, sometimes we're using our phone at work, right? And then maybe somehow, and then we cannot talk, just tell them, I cannot talk, or I cannot listen now, and then you will move on to the next task. This is also for speaking cake. I like it a lot. So right here, you can see 1x, that means the speed. And then the second button here means you can replay. So the good thing is this is not like YouTube. You can just replay again itself. And drill means I really want to learn this way, how they say this word as a native speaker. And I will turn this button on and it keeps reading and reading until you cannot forget. It's better to play more like than 10 times. So after you listen to it, and you can also scroll down and press this, I want to practice. So you can record your way to speak it. And again, it tells you where you are wrong and where your pronunciation is correct. Speak. Once you download it, okay, and then this is the first page, and then it's got different selections. So this is the second one. So the first one's too easy, so I skipped it. So this is the second, talking to the chef, and also it got different units. You are talking to AI. So right here, it was, of course, AI will start first, and it's like a friend chatting with you, and then it shows you the catalog that you have to say. You just need to press the button say record, and then you read it. For example, here, I will never buy a jar of pasta sauce again. And once you upload your recording, and then it shows you maybe a sad face or like a smiling face to show that you are right or wrong. And then if you are not sure how the words is pronounced, don't worry. Right here, you can see a speaker, right? Very small one. Press it and you can listen to how it is being pronounced and read, and then repeat that again. And also, you can listen your own recording. Isn't that embarrassing? Also fun. Yeah, so then after you do this, it will show you that great job, etc. So next one is, this is really important. Like you have to find a place to use what you've got. Don't repeat the learning mistakes we have had in Taiwan. We just keep learning, right? We have a lot of vocabulary, but we don't know where to use. There will be a shame or like will be a huge pity. This is what I do when I'm practicing as a second language learner is after we did enough input, and also of course we need to do output, speak and also listen with your colleagues and then talk to your foreign customers, right? But to be honest, they are very friendly, so they don't really get to correct you, to be honest. The battlefield here means Colombia right here. What I do, because I'm pretty strict as a consultant, so I like to correct your mistakes, and then I will kind of like write down all the mistakes that you make and then tell you after the sessions and what you need to improve.